You've been taught, maybe even wired to think, I need approval to feel safe. That's the voice of prey. A rabbit's heart pounding under the hawk's shadows. Safety through invisibility. Don't be seen, don't be judged, don't be eaten. But you're not a rabbit. You're a storm, a force of electricity. There's only one force in the universe, electricity. Consciousness is electricity. Safety doesn't come from hiding the current. It comes from conducting it, channeling it, letting it light up the goddamn sky. Think about a lion. Do lions ask for approval before they roar? Do they seek permission slips to hunt? No. The jungle, it doesn't vote on their worth. Their nervous system is trained at home in risk. That's why prey scatter and predators command space. When you were 5, safety is holding mum's hand crossing the street. That's external approval. You're okay because I'm here. But at some point, if you don't let go, you never walk into traffic of life on your own terms. Science calls it neuroplasticity. Your nervous system literally rewires as you lean into stress. Exposure therapy, hormesis, weightlifting, cold plunges. Each is a drill teaching your body, I can survive this. I can thrive in this. Every rep tells your cells. Safety is not absence of threat. Safety is competence under pressure. Zoom out. Civilizations rot when they build their identities on approval. Rome collapsed, not because it lacked armies, but because its spirit craved bread and circus more than sovereignty. A life lived for approval is the same. A circus, hollow, distracting. Real safety, real freedom. It's coherence. Living electricity in alignment with your own harmonic field. If you live for applause, you'll die when the crowd goes silent. If you live for strength, approval is irrelevant, because you're already unshakable. But I need approval to be safe. No. You need strength to feel safe, and approval follows strength. People don't clap for the invisible. They clap for the warrior who stands visible under fire. Approval isn't safety. It's sedation. Safety isn't hiding. It's nervous system mastery. Boxers don't step into the ring invisible. They step in trained, prepared, at home in risk. Keep chasing approval. You build a padded cell of politeness and die never having lived. Train your system in risk. You'll build a kingdom from your scars. You already do this. Remember the first time you jumped into a pool? You didn't ask the water for approval. You tested the risk. Your nervous system learned, I can float. Same with driving a car. Speaking up in class. Asking someone out. You survived. That's your proof. You're already safe in risk. So you can do it in new ways. Pitch an idea at work. Speak it through to a friend. Post a thought without waiting for likes. Each time the nervous system rewires. Fuck, I'm still alive. Neurobiology shows safety. It's regulated, not by people clapping for you, but by your vagus nerve signaling, we can handle this. Stress inoculation creates resilience. Risk exposure, it generates coherence. Your body is the lab, and you've been running experiments since you were born. If you don't do this, you'll shrink, you'll suffocate on unsaid words, unplayed music, unlived courage. Approval chasing, it's karmic quicksand. Every step sinks you deeper until your life belongs not to you, but to the faceless they that you're trying to please. Listen, safety, it isn't about everyone liking you. That's child's play. Safety is being so goddamn solid in your own nervous system that you could walk into a storm and become the lightning. People will misinterpret you, judge you, reject you. Good. That's their resistance training for your soul. Fuck their approval. Seek coherence. And as you hear these words, notice how some part of you already knows this. The way your breath deepens when you remember the last time you faced risk and didn't die. The way your chest expands when you imagine no longer waiting for applause. That's your nervous system installing the upgrade right now. So from today forward, your body learns safety, not from hiding, but from inhabiting. Not from shrinking, but from showing up. Every risk becomes a rep. Every fear becomes fuel. Every moment becomes electricity remembering itself. You're not prey. You're not here to live invisible. Safety doesn't come from approval. Safety comes from strength. And strength comes from training your nervous system to be at home in risk, until risk itself becomes the playground where you remember your electricity, your coherence. You're already safe.